What up, everyone? So, any hour now, I'm supposed to be having my first kid. A girl. She's due today, August 2nd. But I guess she's gonna follow in her daddy's footsteps and her mom's footsteps and come a little late, I guess. I'm guessing the 4th. Um, but we'll see. I think we're gonna have fun with this child. It's gonna be my first kid. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never even changed a diaper at all, guys. But I'm looking at the charts. I made a video a couple days ago. I just uploaded it to YouTube on my YouTube page, breaking down all the big moves, pretty much all the bottoms on Bitcoin, and I'm playing my one of my tracks with my music that I'm making too, called Print More. I haven't even released the album yet, but it's coming up. Should be on iTunes and all that in the next couple of weeks when I'm off. Well, I'm gonna try with the baby, but we'll see. But I want to break this chart down, guys, because it's actually pretty crazy. Um, I just did this the other day, and it's not just Bitcoin. This is actually, I think this is gonna be the only way I trade from now on, because I'm seeing the same pattern, which is like the greediest level. Like, where is the greediest level, right? When they say buy when there's blood on the streets, where is the blood? And it turns out that you can actually find out pretty easily. Right now I'm on the daily, right? This is the beginning of Bitcoin. This is in 2008, and it was just flat for a couple. Well, each one of these candles is a day, right? So for a couple months here, it was just flat. And then we had this nice little explosion. It's probably Satoshi right here just mining. And then boom, it had this crazy. It went all the way to like 17 cents. Crazy, crazy. I ain't never seen a John Wick this crazy in any other chart. But boom, right? All the way back to this level right here, which is the first white candle at the bottom, or it was testing this whole level here too. Or I guess technically you could say that this was the break level actually. I didn't even see that earlier. But that is the break level, the first gray candle. I mean, there's another one. It looks like yeah, it went after the break level, which is this guy. And it turns out that you can find these break levels over and over again, right? That was in 2010. And then Bitcoin went in this crazy parabolic move. So now let's see. Let's see if I can find another one. It's because some of these could be on different timelines. Like this one right here. I bet if I went into the 4 hours, but I can't. Well, actually, this is the break level. It just kind of dipped below it, right? So still a good place to buy. I would have waited for this 200 moving average SMA though to get hit, and it didn't. But see, you always want to look for these break levels. And on Bitcoin, look at this one right here. I bet if we go into the 4 hours, like I'm saying, I bet it'll be way more accurate. It looks like it bounced off of here, almost. But this was the break level. I mean, it went below it. But look, it was still a great time, great opportunity to buy, right? This is at $2.50. And that's after Bitcoin went. So if you would have bought this break level, you would have bought at 67 cents. And then Bitcoin went all the way to freaking 32 bucks. And then boom, came back to its break level again, right? Which is where you break the structure because you just want to have a higher high than here. So if you go below it, this is the break level. That's right where you go, right? And sure enough, here it comes. Because this is really where the blood is. This is what fed the next boron. Because let's see, Bitcoin goes from $2.50 and then boom, son, all the way to what is this? $267. Man, I wish I would have bought some Bitcoin back then. And I was hearing about Bitcoin over here, but I just didn't care for it. I thought I was dumb. I thought I had a better idea with good money, right? I still believe good money is actually where crypto's headed towards, but that's a different conversation for my book and all that. That is coming up too. With the music, it's not so much about the music, it's about the message, right? And it's connected to crypto because we need an update to our country. So that's why I want to show people, expose the manipulation, to show them that right now might be the best time to buy, right? So and it's not just with Bitcoin, right? This works in any chart. Just you can see these break levels on AMD, Nvidia, and Google and Meta. I'm gonna make another video. I'm gonna show you guys example after example. But yeah, all right. So I went all the way to 250, and then look, breaks down. It's doing some sort of pattern. This is probably what's happening right now. You see like this triangle building, the pressure building, it explodes, comes back, tests that line exactly, and then look what happened. Now Bitcoin's going all the way to what? Boom, son. What, 1,238 bucks. So that was your best next shot to buy right there, right? It would have been at 64 bucks. Look at that. Oh man. But then I guess your next best chance was this guy. 190 bucks. And I bet when Bitcoin got here, people were like, it's over. And these bottoms, right? Each one was faster and faster, but these bottoms tend to drag out for a minute to try to get people bored and catch people offline. And look, this time in this bull run right here in 2015, it actually dipped twice. Let's see, is this a higher high? No, this was actually a lower low. So this one's the one that liquidated everyone. But here's the level, right? You got to look for that white candle on the bottom to break the move. This is what breaks this whole structure. And that's exactly where Bitcoin went. Boom, dip one, dip two, even lower, and let's go. You get above your 200 moving average. Little retest back to the 200 moving average, I guess, but well, this one is not even the break level. This is so this one just went to its 200 moving average. So this is not the same, I would say. But look at that inversion. This happens a lot where you go after one level at one time frame, and then when you drop, you go to the same level at the same time frame. There's like this mirroring going on with charts. It's like it's crazy. And yeah, right here, this is not a bull run, right? But you can see that these things happen over and over again. This is the best time to take a little long. You get in here, you get out there, right? You know what I'm saying? There's too many of these. Right here is where I think it gets crazy because we have this break level here that we dipped into once, but in the future it's a setup. But Bitcoin ended up going all the way to $20,000 almost. Look how this crazy drop. I wonder if I would have figured out the bottom on this. I would have made a line like this. And when it broke out of here, yep, best time to buy, guys. When you get that triangle, you get that concentration right there. This should be on the daily, actually. So let's do that yellow. But then look what happened. This is the first time. This was before COVID. This was the COVID drop. I remember. I started buying crypto around here. I bought Ethereum like at 300 bucks, I believe. But so we set up this level, and then we had this other level here. Look, you could have bought it. Boom, long. Right here, it almost came. Didn't quite touch it. But right here, what happened? It kissed it just perfectly, guys. And then right there, you could have taken a trade, right? That's still like if you trade like me and you're doing leverage, you could take 100x right here, dude. Why not? Every time, not every time, but no, that's 40%. If I was doing a 50x, it's like 200%. I mean, and you want to get out of these longs, right? When you break your structure or whatever. Yeah. So that's why these lines, I think that's all I'm gonna do now. And especially when the price begins to you see this level and it comes into it, and then you have the resistance here and you pop out of it, that's your last call right there, son. Because then Bitcoin went from what? So this one was not actually the level, it was there. And then we're about to pump, but then COVID happened. So wherever we go back to the next braid level. Look at that. That's crazy. And then right here's where I got into crypto, and I've never sold till this day. I'm an idiot, especially on the altcoin side, right? I was more of an altcoin guy, not so much a Bitcoin guy. Painful learning experience, but here we go. Let's see. So then we had this double peak. That was interesting. And you know that the bear was over when you get out of here, I bet. Yep. Oh, look at that, guys. You went all the way to your break level. It broke out of the resistance, broke out of our level, and at the same time retested that level, which is sort of where I'm waiting on Bitcoin right now, guys. I'll show you. We're almost there. Because now we have these two lines on a weekly. This is a max pain level, and we're all the way over there. But there's this other one, these two dots on the weekly, that where we came into right here. Check this out. Let me go to the weekly so I can show you exactly what I mean, how I got these lines, guys. So as you can see, these blood levels are no joke, right? So let me break this chart down for you guys, because the next blood level is here, right? But also, let me show you what I mean. So if you go to the bottom of the bear, there's these two gray candles. You start from the bottom to the next gray candle, right? That gives you the first line. But below here, there's another broken gray candle, right? So that means you can draw one more line. This is max pain. I can't draw any lines below that, right? In for Bitcoin. That is the max pain line. And my question is, are we going all the way down there? I don't know. Because there's a blood vessel here, but there is another blood vessel here, right? So where is blood on the streets? And I'm thinking if we go into war, if the US dollar drops as I think it's about to, um, then are we going for blood vessel number two? I don't know. But I've been in a short sense up here, and I'm going long at the first blood vessel, which is a 51,200 bucks. That's where I'm getting out of my short, taking profits, and then I'm gonna take another 40x um, to the top. I just want to show you guys how I got that move. We also have this line right here that I've been waiting to get hit, which coincides with blood vessel number one, right? So maybe Bitcoin, if I wake up and it's here, dude, I'm already gonna be out of my short, and I'm gonna be taking a long. Because even if it's gonna come all the way over here to like 40,000, 38,000, let's say, Bitcoin will still have to grab this liquidity, and it has to come and retest this yellow line, you know, or this orange line too. So this is where I'm gonna be kind of careful. Maybe I'll take some profits, but if we start breaking out of here, then I'm definitely holding on to this long for a while, you know. And if we drop out of here, then I'll just go short because we're probably gonna go to blood vessel number two. Um, and that probably means that the war is getting out of control. That probably means that we're probably gonna go sideways for longer, right? We're gonna drop over here, do this kind of thing for a while, maybe come attack this later before we can get above it, and then you'll know that the pain is over. But as of now, I think I think I feel pretty good about blood vessel number one. I feel pretty good about 51,000. I think that's where the liquidity is. It coincides with like the length too of time. It coincides with another indicator that I'm looking at, and it just kind of it makes sense because a lot of people are gonna be waiting for these levels. So right here, you sort of liquidate you trap all the bears and you liquidate all the bulls. You know what I'm saying? You take them out. This is where you break everyone at this level right here. And this is where I intend to buy a bunch of altcoins. Actually, I'm not gonna be buying that much Bitcoin. I plan to buy things that look even worse than Bitcoin, like Cardano. I think it's actually decentralized, great tech. This is where I want my Bitcoin stored because it's the same DNA, right? Like Ethereum's a different coding language, EVM, and ADA is same as Bitcoin, which is account based, right? Um, so this is what I'm going to be investing into, And all the cryptos look the same, guys. I think Ethereum could go as low as 6,400 bucks, maybe, to this yellow line. We'll see. Mm, that's what it says. XRP probably as low as 65 cents. ADA down to like 8 to 5 cents. It's gonna be a crazy little drop. Solana still got time here to drop all the way to like 20 bucks. Link probably coming at like $5 and 30 cents, if not $3. ICP down to like 30 cents, 22 cents for ICP. So I see a big drop coming, guys. But again, buy when there's blood on the streets, right? Um, that's my plan. Well, I hope you guys learned something today. Um, I'll see you guys on the next one, and I'll keep you guys updated. Follow me at BadMoney619 on everything for my music, right? I'm releasing music, AI music. It's pretty sick, actually. It's on Spotify. Dreaming Dreams is my first album, but it's kind of weird and psychedelic and experimental. But there's other stuff coming like reggaeton, trap, rap, rock, and it's pretty sick, guys. Um, I'm gonna add it to YouTube too. Follow me here, Bad Money, to see my videos. Bad Money 619 on YouTube too, and yeah, and on X. This is usually where I'll post up all my predictions, like the top on gold, and my music, and my crazy videos, and all my predictions, guys. Follow me there. I really think that my TA is world class, even though no one's watching me. I've been calling all these moves. Just go down my timeline. It's all there. All right, guys. Love y'all. See you on the next one. Peace.